on the T side. That didn't really work out for them either.
No, it didn't. It started well, but ended quite poorly. But the individual that I was worried about was, how are we going? Carmian?
Yeah, that's the hard one. That is the hard one. So, I mean, yeah, we really do tend to strive to pronounce the...
Now, I had someone the other day send me a voice message of how to say Mattis.
Yes, that was kind of
so
them.
if they could do the same with Carmian.
Carmian.
K-A-M-I-O-N.
I would say Camion.
Camion?
Camion.
All right.
But we can
Poya, MSN, Aaron, DGL.
DGL.
Camion.
MSN, Poya, Aaron, DGL, Camion.
A Camion T.
Let us know. Let us know if that's going to annoy you during this best of one.
It probably will annoy at least one of you.
Yeah.
And to you, we apologize profusely.
It's not intentional. We're not doing it to upset you, I promise.
4A, I like this. They have a lot of space.
He's not going to enjoy this.
No, he's not at all, is he? Hey, here comes the B execute.
Left and right.
They're playing retake. They have a flash on AA Ron.
They're playing retake without a kit, though, no?
Yeah, but it's not necessarily the end of the world because they're already responding. The bomb hasn't been planted just yet. Oh, Electronic. And Axile.
Yeah, they're forward of the smokes. They want to take this fight, and they do isolate Poya. HObbit. Oh, that's clean. Takes down Camion. Trying to rotate through. They are still giving it a good look in. MSN swings on the flash, and it's good work from Axile. Comfortable on the Glocks. Just the one to celebrate from DGL. Make it 2. Clean on his second. A hard shot for the third, and it seems that Cloud9 have done enough. Nearly a team ace. It was a team ace.
That was quite the heads-up push through that left side sight smoke to take that space from the likes of Electronic and Axile. I liked it a lot because I think when you just have one player spamming through the smoke with a P2K, it can be quite telling of a retake setup. So they took a gamble and they pushed on in. They got the space and that helped them secure the site for the post plan. So closed down a lot of space on Poya there. Poor Poya.
Poor Poya.
Couple of nice kills there from DGL. He's going to get himself an upgrade going into what will be the eco for the rest of his team. Cloud9. This should be easy conversion for you. Head towards the doors. Nothing to report. Electronic. Oh, he'll take down DGL with a deagle. DGL had the deagle. Electronic clearly has an AK.
Dougal with the Dougal.
Teach him how to Dougal.
Teach him how to Dougal.
Perfecto spots one out, and well, as they slowly tighten this grip on the B bomb site, there's plenty of bodies to get past. A boost erected, and now noted. Set from Glyph, and a shot. Able to convert a couple of frags here. This one's getting dicey. It's just Poya. Oh, and they just convert, don't they?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's not going to be particularly satisfying.
No, and not with the low HP of the two members. Axel was the only one who was sitting pretty, so if he went down, the deagle becomes a scary prospect for a crazy 1-on-3. Look at this. Look at the small amount of mouse pad being used from DGL.
That? I wonder what his sensitivity is. I want to do some research.
It must be very high, and I thought that was the case before when he was sitting over in Temple, the way that he flicked around with a 180. He must have very high sensitivity. We're learning a lot about these Pera players early. We've gone M4s aplenty. DGL take an inquisitive glance down the canal. Spotted from HObbit now. Smoke lands. Very light damage done as Camion will take down Axile.
EDPI of 1,000. So not that high.
It looks, but the amount of mouse pad he has to work with is tiny.
Yeah.
All right, well. On a player, Cloud9. First gun round. Can you convert with Axile in the grave? Bomb heading back towards B on the back of Boomich.
Nice. Fine from Aaron. Just times it to perfection onto Electronic.
You know how few and how far between these CT rounds are, Alex? The first gun round is always a nice one to pick up.
Yeah, this would be a brilliant start. In the absence of the pistol, you'll take first gunny. Walking up mid are two of them. Actually, it's just the one, the bomb. Gets himself into doors, HObbit. Finds Camion, and oh, he's strung together too. No trade from DGL. Now this is a spicy meatball from Boomich. That's one hell of a spray. Bomb recovered by HObbit. 2-on-2. Can Poya do one better? Oh, he's been robbed of that one. Doesn't finish his meal. Smoked off. Charging through. Covered by Perfecto. Should be all said and done. Perfecto now spam through the smoke. Oh, he nearly found him. They're both so low. This would be one hell of a clutch. This would get them cheering. This would get them jeering. Good smoke as well. Going to sow some seeds of doubt. Both playing towards the back of this glyph position. And he's going to actually opt to save.
He has no idea how much damage is done to both of these players. So it is probably the better decision of the two. For us, it looks like a tantalizing prospect. And a round that was a 3v5 disadvantage for Cloud9 turned into round number 3.
And that's HObbit. You've got to give him some extra brownie points on that one. He's got 6 frags, 3 of which were in this gun round recovering. And it's that double on dark. You know, DGL's going to feel like he really could have and should have perhaps found that one.
And considering the way the first two came, Camion with the spam through dark, it was smoked off. And again, we can highlight the mouse pad situation going on from DGL. This at range from Boomage, he's full committed at that point, isn't he?
Bullets.
Yeah, and you have to wonder what it looked like on the other side, right? Because some big misses, or is he just crouch spamming as well and praying? Felt like he had caught Boomage off guard with that sweep out window. But a saved AK for MSNBC.
They're coming for you, Aaron. He's only really got a deagle to his name, and he's managed to find Boomage. It could be another one. HObbit's good for it. Trades out. Mid player's gone. Pory's found some space. They have full B control. TGL peeks out. Spotted the face of Electronic there.
You have to rotate the long way around, don't you? Back through beach towards heaven. But the bomb, Alex? The bomb is right here.
Yeah, this could change things. Pory didn't want to go any further with this information.
But that's the thing, you can't play to contain the bomb. You need to just hope. You don't want to hold it.
You just want to catch someone
if you can catch
in retrieval.
Which you might be able to do. Oh.
Thank you very much. Axel will pick that up.
But they've been able to stack towards A in the interim. Or at least close to stacking.
Oh my god, they're not expecting him. MSN does find Perfecto. And now Electronic looking away will get caught out by DGL. This is potentially winnable now. It certainly is with DGL onto HObbit. 1v1. Poria yet to frag. Walking in with that 5-7. Axile. There's no idea as to where he's coming from, but process of elimination will start to dictate a main. Clearing out storage. And now he has the power position. No kit available for Poya. Up an AK. Oh, an Axel.
We didn't even think he got it.
Nails it on the last
He was trying
bullet.
to get out of dodge. The key kill there is Electronic. Because we saw him get 1 kill, but he got a 2nd kill onto Camion towards heaven, which didn't even feel like he did, but he definitely did. That was the difference maker from Electronic. So another round, close, but no cigar for Pera.
That's a nice little trinket.
That might be from his daughter.
It could be.
Aww.
HObbit the sweetheart.
Well, they do get the guns back out. Deep, dark smoke deployed. DGL with the AWP. That's a lot of letters.
And HObbit could have a lot of frags here. They did flash, but DGL's posted on the line now. And ooh, a hard shot to hit. Obscured by the flame. So bright these days, it's very hard to find an angle over them.
And a quick response to the flash, knowing that there was aggression. They dumped that incendiary. They flush it out quite quickly behind. And that nade not bad at all.
Really nice. Oh, and spam wasn't far off either. Just like a couple of milliseconds away from some timings here.
Could have had a round or two at this point, couldn't they?
Truly. Camion, lots of damage, spamming away at the smokes there. Suspect he did some damage. Could be punished if he's not too careful. That nade doesn't find Electronic. What's the target?
Boomage could molly this, but I think he's going dry. Considering as a conversation, he's looking at his teammates.
Come in. Peek on this HE and Hobbit's ready for that. Far too prepared. Now, there is significant damage done, but it does require heroics out of one of these 4. Oh, yeah. Spots him, gets out of dodge.
And the B-main smoke
Aaron
faded.
gives it a look in instead, and he'll just fall to Boomage. Nice work from Cloud9. Now the Util sails on through. Molly forces Poria away.
Bomb's going A.
And the bomb is going A. Yeah, that's cheeky.
Wow, so much B pressure, forces the rotation. And at this point, we'll call it 5. Bomb to be planted with seconds to spare. 4 in total. So that's a breeze. Facto goes down shore, but he was merely pinning them in position. Well, there's been moments for Pera so far. Obviously, nothing to boast on the scoreboard. Still early on in this best of 1. The mainstream already on their last best of 1, so they will have to be waiting for us as we finish off this and the follow-up. Preasy versus Heroic.
I have some excitement for that game. Want to see if Daddy Dupree.
Look at you, the redemption arcs.
Listen, man. You win the major.
That's true.
You win the major, and then you're like,
you get dumped.
You get dumped.
Yeah.
It's tough. That's tough. Has he got anything left in him? We'll talk about that when we get there.
All right, Pera. You got lightning on the jersey. See some lightning in the server. Boomage. Mouth moving 1,000,000 miles a minute. Could have been beatboxing there.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. What was...
To the tunes as well, yeah. It could have worked out nicely.
Spitting some bars over the beat. A run. Nade exchange. There's significantly more damage with his. Boomage and HObbit both chipped away at now. Susceptible to that one bullet from the M4, but not if HObbit's boosted up. This is a mid-pressure now that's very uncomfortable. Has to be MSN.
We went looking for answers. You got him. Defensive smoke. Oh, Electro's coming straight through.
Crazy? Yeah, he's going to be punished for it. Could have gone one way or the other. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of aggression through the smoke held by someone. It's Boomage that finds the frag. Now, to miss, again, significant damage. There is a way back into this round. 3 mid, excl just containing the aggressions.
Well, right now, B would be the better of the options, but they have to go the long way around if that is the consideration. And mid being swept by MSN. Calling things relatively clear. You can see how quizzical he is. Oh, it's just heavily occupied.
They're hitting A.
Yeah, and DGL with the AWP. So Warrior get punished in a similar position in the last map.
And he gets the first. A second quick one from DGL. Flashed off, Molotov lands. MSN supporting, takes down Boomage. excl trapped behind the flames, so the AWP are allowed to escape. And with 10 seconds left, this is Pera's first. And it's thanks to a quick snipe out of DGL. MSN in support as well, gets his pair of frags. Exile just holding on to his AK.
Well, that does make things slightly more difficult for the buy to come together, but that is very nice for DGL, isn't it? Just sitting, waiting, and delivering on the AWP. A couple of tidy frags under pressure. He goes down, MSN's there. In transition, you saw MSN come scampering over very loudly as well, right? You could hear the sound cue starting to come into position, but they do get around. Now it's about making it 2. This was with losing Aaron to that boost in middle to HObbit.
Ooh, they've actually thrown an A-main's Born smoke.
Yeah, and take a look at Boomage's purchase as well. He has a Mac 10, but he still has $2,800 remaining. So this is telling that they want to go for something a little bit more direct, and Boomage will open up the space for his teammates to trade.
Yeah, this is a cool-looking strategy. Here he comes, Boomage pushing. Oh, and trapped behind the smoke. What? He's so blind. DGL's just fragging. Molly lands square on the jaw of DGL. He peeks out. That was a hard flick to hit. Doesn't do so. Camion's somehow alive and kicking. Now punished for their repeaks. There they are. They were belated, but they're there. Love that pace
did make
change.
the space, didn't he?
Yeah.
And yeah, you can see that was the call. Boomage knows that he's essentially just there to grab that room, so he's not going to over-invest. He's not going to heavily invest. But it's still a 2-on-3. Coming in for the retake is MSN.
Finishes meal onto the Dragon Electronic. Versus 3 for Aaron. Then Exile's going to hunt him down. Aaron will punish that. Get away to save the M4, but Cloud9 calling a good game is Boomage. And fragging a good game is HObbit. Feels like he always manages to deliver in that capacity, or more often than not. Always is a strong word.
Oh, you remember MSN? You could nudge people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking, our audience probably not aware of MSN the same way.
No, they just think
as
we're
we
losing
are.
our minds. But yeah, no.
Well, we have.
You could, yeah. But you could send licks as well. Remember, you could lick their screen?
That might be a bit after my time.
You didn't have that?
I don't think I hung around for that.
No, but there were nudges, for sure.
I remember nudges.
And you remember, like, all of those, you'd put the initials of your loved one in your name.
Or like a quote
or
from like a song or
yeah,
something like that.
Oh, yeah.
This is about the same time as as MySpace. So we are showing our age here a little bit. We know that the audience is definitely younger.
Yeah, and the
Just look at
webcams.
Donk, 17.
17. Donk's never used MSN.
He has no idea what MSN
No.
is. No. Well, maybe the player.
Probably, yeah. Counter-Strike related.
I wonder if MSN got his name because, like, an older brother or something used to use MSN.
Or do you think he has no idea what MSN is and he called himself MSN for a
Could be his
reason?
initials or something.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah, okay.
Let's have a look. His name is nothing to do with MSN.
All right.
He's
so
called Norbert.
No, okay, well, it couldn't be
It
further.
was taken, though.
Yeah, he couldn't have Norbert, could he? Someone got there first. Pera, they've got the guns to work with. Need to start posting a couple of rounds here. It was about this point in the excl versus Monte game that breakthroughs were found from the Danes. Pera with a 2-1-2, split of the defenses. Map control being worked on for Cloud9 as Anubis echoes with AK bullets through smokes. Exchange of U2 towards baskets as a boost looking likely now. MSN, oh no, not a boost.
Oh, good molly.
Flushed back and forward and fighting regardless. So still kicking up a bit of a fuss. Pera over towards A.
Lining up util now is perfecto. Gonna be smoking towards the cams. Molotov towards the bricks. And we're off. Flash lined up for Boomage on the cross. MSN should be safe from it. Aaron and MSN, what have you got for us? Aaron with one. Rotation's coming. MSN empty-handed. Double on the entry as Boomage, getting the bomb down. Smoke towards the cams, and then planting heaven side, interestingly enough. I think he doesn't suspect they're even going to have a look in, and he's right to think so. They're going to be backing the hell out of them.
Yeah, Pera dropped that smoke. You saw it there that ran in. It kind of operated as a T-lurk smoke for them to get that fountain control. So if you're Cloud9 in that situation, you're worried that someone's playing in it and they're going to explode through it, but you also get an open avenue, and with all the bodies coming behind, it was way too easy for them to comb in towards the bomb site, get the necessary kills, and put the 7th round on the board. They're going to evacuate through CT spawn. Safest route they can find. Just getting their feet wet. Does the A bomb site look more like a fish or a squid? Let us know. Use the hashtag PGL RMR.
It is giving fish energy to me. Certainly on the minimap as well. Dialogue between Cloud9. They want to keep this clean. I mean, you know, they're in the same category where main objective here is be here for as little as time as possible.
100%. And they're one of the teams that if they don't make it to the major, it's a massive disappointment.
Oh, most definitely.
They fall into the same category as what we were talking about with MOUZ a little bit earlier. Obviously, Vitality, but Vitality showing that they're here to get through quite quickly. Same as Spirit. But those couple of names that we've already put through the pipeline as far as victories are concerned, they could make some pretty juicy 1-0 matchups or 2-0 best-of-3 games. I'd love to be able to sink my teeth into one of those. Splashed off middle, DGL. His position now noted with the sound cue. Hasn't rotated too far away, is hanging around with the support of Aaron. Double mollies, one towards the hut, one towards the doors. Oh, and the hut molly missed. Can be tricky.
Oh, that's scary. Aaron's in trouble. Has to run away.
Orb still here.
Yeah. TGL's been hitting a couple of good shots here.
Playing a liege right now. Bit of a whack-a-mole position, but playing it actively.
So you call the DGL position Eliege?
Yeah.
Ah.
I first saw Eliege using it where he'd like line himself up so he can stay crouched.
Oh, I've been calling it Nico.
Okay.
Seeing him do the same lineup.
All
But
right.
yeah, that's interesting.
Well.
Doesn't matter.
Oh!
That does. Woof. Camion, hello.
Second one was beautiful.
Yeah, really nice work onto Boomich. He's given his team an advantage. Oh, not ready for that though. It was DGL.
That was well
Electronic.
played.
Beautiful management of his angles, a touch of aggression, and Aaron's thrown some aggression into the mix. Axel not expecting that.
Bombs lose 25.
Yeah, they have to get the bomb.
I don't think there's time.
I don't know. Electronic and Perfecto, what have you got for us? He knows Aaron has pushed. He's worried about everything. You'll hear this now. Aaron knows.
Rug sweep.
Yeah, clearing. Oh, and Aaron's got 2 with the low HP. There's nothing here for Electronic. Does he want to die? Or does he want to fight? Takes down Poria. Trying to hold on. No one's going to kill him here. Maybe Aaron could have his number, but Aaron's done so much. He's actually finished off and won the round after Camion's handiwork from the dark position. A double kill for both of them, and Pera's second on the board.
Yeah, Camion with that double. It's just a round changer, isn't it? So great shooting from him. It caused chaos in the ranks of Cloud9.
Is that a second mouse upside down next to the DGL?
It did look like that.
He's got a second mouse.
It definitely, it did.
Just a backup mouse.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Take
maybe.
notes,
If he's,
JL.
or maybe like when he's AWPing or rifling, he changes between the two of them.
Interesting.
Well, Mac 10 for Boomich again. Could this be the same B round? Well, looking likely, isn't it? They like the way that one felt. So similar openings. Deep, yep. It almost looks exactly the same. That choice for Camion is not an easy one.
Oh, this looks like
Exactly
we've seen this before. We've seen this one before. Camion does actually handle it well with Boya's help, but it is Electronic. Going straight out onto Camion, pushing that smoke. That dark smoke, so brutal. And you can see what it leads you to. Uncomfortable retake. They're going to nade in fight. Swing, Aaron. And Axel receives. Perfect reaction from Axel. Round is locked in.
Another save.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're coming. It should be a save.
Jail. Axel didn't have to move there. But we'll play for the round.
They're giving it a look.
Yeah, it's not fun, is it? Not an easy retake whatsoever. MSN is stubborn. He comes leaping through, throws his body into the mix, just giving everything he's got. But PGL, nothing for him here. And if we could have another look at the second mouse, I'm so intrigued.
Was that on DGL's?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, DGL had like what looked to be a second one charging.
Oh, we're seeing how much he's moving his arm for these turns on the camera there as well. He won't go down to the bomb, so retains the AWP again. Survivability. We know if they can just put on 1 or 2 more of these CT rounds, Alex. On the T side, anything is possible. Just ask excl. There it is, Alex.
Yeah, just 2 of them, and just a tiny, tiny mouse pad.
I wonder what that's all about.
Full focus for Cloud9. Business as usual. Business is running wonderfully, and it feels like Pera have given them the gift of a T-start. Opting to start here on the CT, but you know what? 4, you can work with 4.
Yeah. Well, they've invested behind the saved AWP. 2 MP9s and a FAMAS. Aaron at least has an A1S. And surprisingly, they haven't gone, well, let's play more towards B because you keep getting exploited with this little pop and go, but it is the right call to make.
You can tell what call it is based on the dark smoke at this point.
True. Yeah, quite telegraphed in that regard, isn't it?
I'm sure you could exploit that if you were Cloud9, though. Oh, Camion. He's got HObbit coming for you. Nade right on the jaw. HObbit's too good. He
Well
is too
placed.
good.
Bolan Sun.
Yeah, but a side spin on that one.
12-3 for HObbit. Having a good game. Found his impact quite early within the game. Gamble towards B from Pera. So having to take a risk, understandably so. MSN also being called over to the party. He's currently in camera. Floating back and forth with the A4 is Aaron. And the AWP of DGL ready to stand and deliver. But this looks like a fake. Oh, they pushed out forward. Hoya got a bit of information. That's going to force Axel into a fight. He finds MSN and maybe the site. Gentlemen, there's 25 seconds.
And you've just lost Electronic.
Bomb's going back to A.
Bomb's going A. Aaron's taking down Exile.
Now
Bomb's
back
going
to
B.
Keep your options open, Alex. That's what I always say.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
Keep your options open.
Never commit to anything.
It's worked out wonderfully. gosh, yeah. I mean, Aaron's dead. 9 rounds on the board for Cloud9. This could be a quick one. As, yeah, the hopes of Pera stringing together a couple more towards the tail end are not quite manifesting.
No, they will have to shove yet again, so it'll be likely an M4 or 2, a couple of SMGs around it. But yeah, just frags happening all over the map. Apparently, divide and conquer. Groove's game plan for this affair. He's happy with how that one unfolded, is Boomich. You can see plenty of M4s and no SMGs. They've gone for firepower over util, so Famus's for DGL and Camion. Boomich, he's brought out the orb.
The orb throwing off a couple of shots, inaudible. This suffocating smoke for MSN to deal with. Trying to get ahead of the play. Repositions now. That's good info for HObbit. He knows where Camion is. HObbit's so good at this right now. 14 frags. He's opened up the B site. Aaron in a forward position. He'll be hearing a lot of this as the smokes will sail through.
If he wants to push, excl should have his number.
They've got 3 gambled A. It's not the play.
Not the play at all. And it is the final round, so they will need to go for this. This is... Oh, excl on a timing. Has caught the foot, so has seen Aaron cross. That'll be picked up by one of the B defenders, likely Electronic. I was going to say, excl did see him, right?
Yeah, he definitely saw him.
excl? Well, spend your time looking for excl, boys. The round's over.
Yeah, they got one. There it is. Now, you do have to retake, and you don't really have a chance in this one. HObbit makes it so. Oh, HObbit. He is just abusing them. 16 and 3 for a T-half. That's one hell of a haul from HObbit. And a 10th round on the board for Cloud9 to close this T side. They're going to be very happy with that one. Making this a quick trip in their opening best of 1.
Arosh, davai. That's about all I know. But things are going swimmingly. Now, that was the more difficult of the 2 halves for Pera. And the problem is, the community perception of them is going to be one of quite a negative stance. So no matter what happens here, people are going to be able to point their fingers. And then second of all, you're inexperienced in this environment. Out in RMR with the pressures at the highest, going up against 4 major winners on the other side of the server.
Yeah.
Wearing the Cloud9 jersey. So it feels like a poor lose-lose situation for the lads from Pera. But they've had some moments. Let's see if they can have a couple more. As we do set our sights and attention now on towards the CT side for Cloud9, the T onslaught for Pera. 2 rounds doesn't feel enough. But let's let the game do the talking.
We'd be out of a job, Chad, if the game did the talking.
True. Very true. Left side sight smoke for Poya here. He has the bomb on his back. So mid pressure as well as B pressure.
Oh,
and that was
oh gosh, leave them alone, Electronic. They're already dead.
Oof. Well, whatever the strategy was, it now wasn't, or isn't, or won't be.
Yeah, I shan't.
Oh, that would have been heard. Is that the new USB?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it doesn't work very well. There's a misfiring. You might want to take that one back, excl.
I like that P250. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Would match my red gloves perfectly.
It's a 3v3 now.
It is, and it's thanks to MSN's handiwork on that P250, but the B defenders haven't moved. They're not buying it. MSN hasn't had anyone else with it.
What if he gets a third?
They probably still have to commit. Oh no, they're starting to move back.
They could split through middle.
They could, and Boomich, ooh, spotted out. MSN's gone nowhere. Still the B defenders. Now they're starting to regroup, maybe going to push dark.
Yeah, that's a decent clear, but at the same time, Boomich might have to play retake heaven. So what was a round that looked like it was done as soon as it had begun might actually be on, because they should be able to get in and get the bomb down here.
Yeah.
Unless Boomich does something out of this world.
No, he's playing full retake. As HObbit and Perfecto will start to flank A main.
So plant guaranteed.
Aaron spotted out, but boom. Fast
flank.
Fast flank. MSN caught out. And now uncomfortable for the two Ts. Oops, standing in front of each other. Blocks the shots of HObbit. Nice one back out of Aaron's Glock. Has he got any more to say? Swiveling around. He's got two to find. Aaron in the clutch. Aaron finds the head. Oh, he's running out of bullets. He's on the knife, trying to close the gap. What are you doing, Aaron? He's gonna knife him. Boomich takes it, and oh, that's gonna hurt.
I think he had 2 bullets left, didn't he?
I think he had a couple.
He had 2 bullets left.
Swap into the knife.
Oh, you can just tell the pressure at the moment getting to him right there, but trying to disrespect Boomich, he'll make sure you know who you're up against.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. He was hitting some shots as well.
Well, considering the way that round started, that's a pretty disappointing round from Cloud9.
Yeah.
You had the easiest 3v5 situation, and then you give away 2 kills.
Boomich had 3 bullets left. He's like, all right, you want to play that game, boy?
Exactly.
You want to play that game?
Yeah, that is a smile on the face for excl at least. But the bomb going down for Pera does mean some potent purchases. An AK or Galils to tussle with.
AK on AA Ron. On. Boya dispatched towards B to try and keep the B defenders' feet planted. It's electronic to be tested. So just jiggling to defend the mid side. Here they are. Oh, spotting him out. Electronics in trouble. The Galil hit his head. They're ahead of the smoke. DGL 1, DGL 2. They're in. Should lead to a plant. Uncomfortable retake. Boomich trying to get towards Cams. There is a mid presence as well. As Camion reveals himself. They'll be feeling a lot of pressure. Boomich exposed. Cami will take him down, and the second round goes a long way as Pera didn't quite find the pistol, but they will find this one, and they'll find it clean. 4 alive, some weapons to be retrieved. Happy boys.
Yeah, very well done. Great stuff from Pera. Applied a little bit of pressure over towards the B bomb site just by jiggling and taking some jewels. Kept 3 players planted over towards B for Cloud9. Waltzed in towards A, grabbed a great timing, dinked Electronic immediately. He was under pressure trying to bait for excl to clean up with the MP9. Just not to be. And that, the best round they've won so far, I'd say, considering the circumstances. And that was thanks to the handiwork of DGL.
Yeah, he's been the most promising mechanical presence so far for Pera. He's just hitting shots. We saw him on the AWP now, so he's done it on the Galil.
That mouse again. Someone's going to ask him, mate, what's going on? Is this, honestly, if you miss a bad shot, you're just going to change to the other one? Like, what's going on? Or is it a new look like dongle or something? I don't know, man. I've never seen it before in my life. I've used to play with teammates who online would have multiple mice plugged in, but seen it at LAN. I've never seen that before. All right, well, the Force. From the Niners. Perfecto. We'll have to respect both. Bottles of flame. Flash through. Oh.
Whoa! Oh, yeah, excl. He's human after all, leaning into his screen to try and get away from that, and he does so. What a shot that was. This would be a nasty round to lose.
Sobering round to lose.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? After you just
be 12 for Cloud9.
Turned it all around with a nice second round.
Like trying to get in frisky. Lurk smoke on B. Mid space taken. Camion.
Yeah, Camion needs 2 here. He's not even going to get 1.
They ducked under it, didn't he?
Yeah, nice movement from Electronic. Not greeting. HObbit as well. He's in the prime position to catch DGL search here. He's not considering behind the pillar. HObbit caught. Oof! He's hit a complete flick onto DGL. Aaron and Poya.
Back to B with the bomb.
What can you do here? You got HObbit up against you. Electronic activating with all these sounds he's hearing. Gonna go around the world. Only 8 bullets. That's all he needs.
Only needs 2.
Warrior slips up. Nails it. HObbit opts for the D. And it's going to be the end of Para's hopes and dreams.
Oh, dear. You think they had done a lot of work, don't you, on the force buy? It looks good. And then that sobering reality quickly comes round and wakes you up. Great shot from excl to kick off proceedings. Electronic, fortunately, dodges, and as HObbit turns back around, catches the trade. Great work from HObbit. Perfecto with the mop and bucket. And that feels like it's the map. Frustrations from Pera, and understandably so. They might be walking away with this one with only 3 rounds to their name. Cloud9 just have to punt things in, and they will be entering that 1-0 bucket in the Swiss stage of the PGL RMR here in Bucharest for Group B. 8 spots available. Major for Group B as well as Group A. And, well, if you're in the bottom, well, not the bottom 3, if you're one of the teams who goes 2-3, you get a chance in the last chance qualifier for one last spot. Like a fake towards A, or at least pressure. Smoking a flash, one in denial. As now mid will be hustled through.
Boomich delivers, takes down Aaron. It's Boya to trade. Nice find from Camion, taking down excl. There is still a defender on the site. Will they overlook him? Seems they would. Boya unable to find him. Electronic defending to secure it cleanly. Camion finds himself in a second frag. Now they'll pick up the bomb. Cam and Heaven, the approach. 19 frags for HObbit. Can he do any more? They're actually going to group up here. As Camion's trying to jump up, and that's a comfortable conversion. HObbit will punish. DGL can't do anything, and Cloud9, they will take it convincingly. Boomich happy with that. Cloud9 got to be happy with that. A convincing start to their campaign to Copenhagen.
Yeah, you want to be dominant, especially against a team like Pera. So that's a very, very solid start here. Just 2 more victories required, 1 more best of 1 and a best of 3 if they can keep it clean. But unfortunately, as I mentioned for Pera, with the negative, I guess, gaze that the community has on them right now.